On Thursday, President Obama called the $18 billion in executive bonuses Wall Street banks awarded in 2008 outrageous, especially in the wake of the recent $350 billion corporate bailout. But does his statement appropriately reflect the nation's anger? In this week's News in Context, we'll try to put the president's outrage into perspective. Now, what does it mean to be outrageous? One definition suggests that it means anything that is highly unusual or unconventional. This then would include such things as sporting injuries, unique hobbies, transvestites, futuristic inventions, and if the internet is anything to go by, ladders.
Now,
And everybody wants this ladder. I live in an apartment with vaulted ceilings.
Okay.
But does this definition appropriately classify the president's sense of outrage? Not really, especially when we consider that there's nothing all that unusual about Wall Street executives screwing the rest of America. We don't even have to look all the way back to the Great Depression for specific examples, not when we can watch the next one on CNN. P.S. Lou Dobbs, you are not allowed to call yourself a man of the people when you make $6 million a year. P.S. Lou Dobbs, you are not allowed to call yourself a man of the people when you don't look like a people. You look like Admiral Akbar from Star Wars. An alternate meaning of the word outrageous describes behavior that is violent in action or temper. So street fights, shooting sprees, or any relationship Roger Clemens was in between 1998 and 2001 all fit the bill. But does it work for Wall Street? When John Thain, former CEO of Merrill Lynch, asked for a $30 million bonus in October, was it motivated by violence? No, it had nothing to do with violence. John Thain asked for that bonus because he is an asshole. A conniving, avaricious, would set his grandmother on fire if he could get cash for the ashes asshole, but not violent. Certainly, the most appropriate definition of the word outrageous as used by the president is this one: grossly offensive to a sense of right or decency. This fits, doesn't it? Yes and no. Masturbating on the subway is indecent. Calling someone a racial slur is offensive. $18 billion in bonuses when people are being forced out of their homes, that's worse. Worse than female bodybuilding or reusing condoms. Worse even than John Thain's teeth. As Americans, we should not only feel outraged, but completely out of our minds, hillbilly on a 3-day PCP bender, enraged. As Americans, we need to insist that our elected officials hold irresponsible executives' feet to the fire and hold them accountable for every cent they receive in government bailout money. Literally, apply an open flame to the soles of their feet. Then, as they roll around on the ground trying to keep their toenails from melting, they will finally understand just how outraged we are. And that is the News in Context.